Not today, pal. Not today.
Hey, man.
Hi.
Great time.
Oh my God, I
finishing
put
that
him in the
text.
wrong ear again.
Wow, James.
What is going,
going
on with
on?
me?
I don't know.
I can't figure. Do I just need the big cans? But they're just not as attractive.
You could do
know?
it. People love you no matter what. You know, you
Oh,
could
I
do
don't
no
care
wrong.
about-
You got. Speaking of
What-
attractive, you got a little something on your. I don't know.
Oh
What do you
God.
got there?
Wow.
Only bringing you the best pod.
Yep.
This is what we do.
Look at me.
So, you know, I get suggested on YouTube a lot of like cooking things because I'm always watching about like food and this and that.
Yeah.
And this one got suggested to me. And again, I think this is like an older thing that people know about, but it's just something that like I was very caught off guard because I'm always watching like, this is what you do and you take 2 scoops of this and you put it in here, you know? So then.
And do you? Can I ask you a question when
Yeah.
you're watching? Before you continue, sorry to cut you
No.
off. When you're watching these videos, are you like also like on your phone or like are you
Never.
like studying what they're telling you?
I will never watch a video and be on my phone at the same
Wow,
time in my
okay.
life ever.
That was
Of
just my
any
question.
sort, a movie. I'd never have my phone in my bed, ever.
Wow.
It's been years since I've had my phone in my bed. And I
for you.
usually watch all my TV in my bed.
In your bed.
Yeah. At night only.
You don't like text somebody about what you're watching.
Absolutely never.
So if you text me about something you're watching, do you like pause it, get up, go to the phone and like write me?
No, I go, hey Siri. I go text Amy Lee. I go tell her we're watching this thing and she should watch
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I'm
Continue.
so tech savvy.
Crazy.
Mr. Tech, you know they call me.
Hi, everyone. Hey, motherfuckers! Let's... Fuck your mom. Let's make smash burgers. Fist bump. There's some things I don't like in life, and deciding to touch meat with my hands is one of them.
So she's a girl who is, do you know her?
No.
So her name is Balin Dupree, and I guess she like does these videos to bring awareness to Tourette's.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She's adorable.
So I think she, you know, I think again because I'm not on social media and stuff, I think like she like blew up a while ago and I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god. So she was on Chris Cuomo, and because after I saw this video, I was like, who's this? So I start watching some videos of her, and she was on Chris Cuomo, and we
Like
got
on
a clip
his
of that.
show?
Yeah, and
What do you want people to learn?
I want people to learn that Tourette's is a neurological involuntary motor and vocal disorder. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. I don't tick 24/7, and there's a lot of little baby weenies. Fuck off. Fuck you, Chris.
I love that. Just telling them, you know.
My brother Adam's one of his best friends growing up had Tourette's, and he would say stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Because see, the only people I ever knew with Tourette's didn't have that, but
Oh
they
no,
just
he
had like
had
the
it.
ticking.
He would say,
oh wow.
he would cuss. Yeah.
Do you remember anything that he ever? Look at you with the cuss. I never heard you say cuss before.
I think it's because of my kids.
right.
Like I think if
Long Island Jamie never said cuss.
no, it's curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. That was weird.
That was the
Am I
first real
okay?
Texas. I've heard you say y'all like twice. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because my kids get a kick out of it.
right. So do you remember anything that he would ever?
Not specifically, but I mean, I was a young child because my brother was 8 years older than me. So I remember being like 9, 10 years old, like swimming with them and him being like, fucking shit, whatever. And I'd be like, and then he was Tommy. You just got used to it, you know?
Totally. Yeah.
Like it was like silly at first and like you'd giggle because like you weren't sure. And then you just like, it's just noise. It just doesn't, you don't even register it anymore.
I also think like most dudes for some reason at some point in their life do develop some sort of tick. You know what I mean? Or like some sort of habit, like a facial habit that they do, whether it's
Yeah,
like
cutters.
Yeah. I know my cousin used to go like that all the time. I
What's
think it had-
yours?
yeah, like
you
that.
scrunch your nose up.
I think it all has to do with probably like allergies. You know what I mean? You're just trying to get that like itch in
Yeah,
there. But
yeah.
but the weird thing is, maybe because it's like not flattering, girls are more aware or whatever. But like all the dudes I know, like, you know, I used to spend so much time with my friends where like they would just come when we were 18, 19, 20. It was like we were around them all day. You know,
Yeah.
like everything about them.
Yeah.
But all the girls who we hung out with, I don't know one of them who would do some weird shit. You know?
Yeah.
Well, how about that?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
she's
Amy.
adorable. I'm glad
Yeah.
that she.
She's really great. Balin Dupree, if you want to go follow her,
Good for her.
And the weird thing is when she was on Chris Cuomo's show, she's like, yeah, people. This is what I don't understand. It's like, she's like, yeah, people say really mean things to me in my comments, like "fuck you." Like, where does that? Who could see something like that and be like "fuck you"?
Also, like to the
it's so
people that
crazy.
like will comment, like even on our podcast page or whatever, like don't watch us, like don't listen, like go
Obviously.
away, like.
Tell him,
Why,
James.
but like, why? Why are you here being mean?
Thank you for a clip. I'm gonna have you saying "go away."
Go
on here.
away.
I
There's
love
another
that.
one, another
Yeah.
take for you.
Jamie says "go away."
Go away.
I love that. That's my new favorite. Also, I did a movie about Tourette's.
Yes, I know that.
That was like the
you
first
were a bully
movie.
in it, right?
I was a bully in the first movie I ever did. It was about Tourette's, and there were like people around the set to like with Tourette's to be like for the actors who had
the
Tourette's
kid,
to
he
be
didn't
like
really have Tourette's. He was
no.
playing
Well,
someone with a
it
Tourette's.
was him and Gregory Hines.
Yeah.
It was this kid Chris who was on our other podcast, but and Gregory Hines, and obviously Gregory Hines, like him, they don't have Tourette's, so they had people with Tourette's around to be. What a good time!
Wow.
Yeah.
So people with Tourette's have an awareness of how it is.
Oh yeah, for
'Cause,
sure.
like,
That's why
for me,
she's
like-
like fuck you, Chris. Sorry, like you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, what I mean is to have an awareness to tell somebody else how it should look and sound. Because like
Oh,
for
right.
me, like I'm disabled and I like walk a specific way, like, but I don't know if I could like teach somebody like how to walk like me if they were playing somebody with a disability. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think like you're a good actor, and I think as a good actor, you wouldn't want somebody to tell you like how you would want
Wanna
them to tell
find
you
out.
what it's like for
Yes,
them.
yes,
You know, you'd want to
yes.
be like, well, when somebody
What do you
says,
feel like with this? Yeah.
right, or if it's just like these simple things are really hard for me, so I don't look forward to doing them. And I think it's more about
That,
when you're in the
yeah.
acting than like, so I go like this twice, and you know, like I don't think
Right.
it's like that exact
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what good actors want to know, you know? Like they just, that's why like there's such a bullshit thing, I think, from like actors. And again, it's because I'm not an actor, but like to directors where like good actors tell directors, like, don't give me the line read. Like,
I
don't
love a line read.
Of course. It's
I
like,
love
tell
a
me
line
exactly how
read.
you want me to fucking
That's
say this so we
right.
could all go home.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean? But when you're working with like on Sopranos, there were directors who were like, okay, so what like I don't know how to exactly say what, and I'm like, dude, just do it. Like, you know, especially because like Tim Van Patten was an actor too. So I'd be like, dude, just do it, you know? And then I'll
Right.
do exactly whatever, like, y'all mimic what you want me to do. It's so
Yeah.
easy. But like, you know, I think people like Edie Falco, like you don't go like, hey, say it like this. Like, I know somebody one time told her, like, can you do that thing you do where you like put your hand on my, and she's like, I don't do a thing. Like, that
Yeah.
happens. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
right.
it's part of it. She's not going to just like rub her tummy, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, rub your tummy, Edie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, no, I have a feeling.
And
I'm
so I do
living
it.
that.
Yes,
Like, yeah,
yes.
I don't know from that. You tell me what to do. I try and do my best. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have actually something I wanted to ask the boys. I'll actually leave you alone on this one because we go too hard on you sometimes with stuff.
wow.
Like this, one of the things that was suggested was like this on YouTube, but it was like a TikTok compilation of pranks where what the guy does is he writes, and most of them are very corny, where the girl leaves for work, the girlfriend, and as she's walking out the door, the guy texts, okay, she's gone now, you could come over, with the smiley face with like the heart eyes.
To the girl?
And they send it to her like, that was a mistake? Yeah. So I, like, you know, and again, I hate that I don't have TikTok, and these things make me aware of like 90% of the shit on here is people acting, and then the people acting, like people think it's real, and it's so bad where like it makes no sense.
frustrating.
You're just like, this is awful. I really want to see people's real fucking reactions. So you have to weed out the like real ones.
You want reality television.
Of course, but I wanted to know, even though most of that shit's fake, I wanted to know from the boys, would you ever do some shit like that to your girl? And if you did, how do you think she'd react?
I would 100% do something like that to my girl. Yeah. I love, fucking
Oh, you
with
would
your girl,
love to
that's-
fuck with her.
Dude, that's like the best part about having a girlfriend. You could just like fuck her and prank her and shit. It's the best.
Well, can we set this up? Can you do this to her this week and report back next week?
Oh boy.
What happened, Mr. 100%?
Well, you know, I would. Right now
Oh, okay.
might be an interesting time.
You're in the
I'm
doghouse.
saying it might be an interesting time.
That's what'll make it a viral video.
It's true. It
We're trying to go
would.
viral here, Annie.
I don't know if I'd do it right now.
Do it for the
No?
pod.
So,
I'm
all
a
right.
little in trouble
So
right
give us on the two. Obviously, you don't want to talk about why you're in trouble, right? Because if you do, we
like
could
that
really
question.
pivot.
He really
That's a
is
good-
laying off me and turning the attention over there.
Do you want to talk about
That's
that?
such a funny question. No, I don't want to talk
Okay,
about
I figured that.
that. That's I love how you phrase it, though. You don't want to talk about that, right?
All right, look, I'm moving along. So can you give me two answers, which is how do you think she would react on a normal day, and then how do you think she would react to that when you're beefing, when you're in trouble?
On a normal day, she would definitely wait until there was like an opportunity to say it. Like she wouldn't say it immediately. She would wait until it like made sense and then surprise me with it, you know? Be like, "Hey, that text, by the way, you sent it to me." You know, like it'd be one of those things. Like she'd have me waiting for it. So it'd be thrown in my face. I
I
think
like this style.
I think today, if it happened,
Oof.
I mean, I'm not coming home. Yeah, I'm not coming home.
Wow.
Even as soon as she found out it was a prank, she'd be like, "That's cool. Stay outside."
You're
That's
sleeping
cool."
on this bench
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
Yeah. You'd
Yeah.
be back in the studio.
Yeah, we don't have a backyard, but like you're fine grass. You're sleeping there. Like you ain't
Yeah.
sleeping with me tonight.
Zolo, you do
For
shit like
sure.
that to your girl?
Probably not this lane. Probably not like, hey, I'm cheating on you type of prank.
No, that's so fun, though.
That's a dangerous one.
It's
but
hilarious.
I do sillier stuff. I fuck around.
And what do you think your girl's reaction to this one would be?
I don't know. Not good. It wouldn't be fun. It wouldn't be funny.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be like, oh, this was a good prank.
And obviously, Chad's like me, just can't find anybody, right? Or are you saying
What
you're?
the fuck?
I said
can't
you're like.
find
I
anybody,
said you're
man?
like me. But are you with a girl right now? I don't know. Sometimes you don't want to talk about things. Sometimes you do.
I would 100% not do that. That's insane.
Okay. Are you dating anyone right now?
Yeah.
What do you think her reaction would be if you did something like this?
I mean, I think they'd be okay with it, but they wouldn't necessarily find it funny. And then they might be also wondering like, oh, is this guy just playing 4D chess? Is he trying to trick me? Like, is he actually cheating? You know, I just don't want that.
Yeah,
in my life.
yeah. See, I could never do this one because any girl I date knows that like I barely had the effort to date her.
Right.
That like I would never also then be dating somebody else. It's just not in my.
Oh, I'd go 0 to 100.
Yeah, I didn't want to ask. We were leaving you alone, but
Yeah, no, it's just those like those things. I'm like very chill, but there's little things like that just there's a switch that goes off.
maybe God made you disabled just so Cutter can get away.
Very possible.
You know,
Can you imagine if I wasn't? Oh
he's
my
got
God,
he's got
poor
an
guy.
extra couple
That's
steps
right.
before because otherwise I can't. Fast Jamie, back when you were like full fast Jamie, back when you were like full health, were
Yeah.
you fast? Were you like a track girl or
No, I
anything
wasn't
like that?
fast, but I was very athletic. Like very, very, very athletic. I grew up with two
Okay.
older brothers. I had to be.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I don't know, something tells me like if Cutter's in his like 8 o'clock kind of like
I wasn't
foggy,
slow.
yeah, I think you might be able to catch him. I think like
I probably could have
9
like a
a.m.
roundhouse kick in me or something. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
wow.
Like those were probably where some of my skills were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? What's the most insulting thing that could happen to you on a text, but not from your husband, from your kids? Or if it was, gosh, she's being a bitch again, you know, or like
yeah,
some
something
crazy.
like that. Yeah. You know, Beau, we got him an Apple Watch. I already had to take it away.
Well, actually, he got it with his gambling winnings, which I'm so proud of him
did.
for. He got it on his own. I'm
Did he
proud of you,
text
bud.
you?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he
He
texted
was
me.
so cute. He was so excited. Now I'll go to the shitty part later, but he was like, he wanted a couple of people's numbers and he
Yeah.
asked for your number. And then I just heard him and like he was, doing what you do and telling the watch what to text. And he was like, hey, Rob, this is Beau. This is my new number. You can text me whenever you want. And
Yeah,
I
it
was
was
just
very
so
formal.
excited for all the people to get that text from him.
Yeah.
But it got
it
taken
was like
away.
my first text ever from a friend from work, because I don't have a real
Yeah.
job where
Yeah.
someone's like, hey, it's Bill from work. But Beau was
Yeah.
like, hey, it's it's Beau from
It's Beau
Jamie's uterus.
Dykstra.
Yeah. He was very formal about it. I was like, hey, Beau, I was like, congratulations, man. I'm proud of you.
So cute. But, well, it's not so much in his watch, but we went away on a vacation and he normally doesn't get an iPad for this reason. And I left him with an iPad and he had hung out with his cousins a bunch and he downloaded Snapchat. And when we got home from Costa Rica, I was going through his iPad and saw how he was talking to some people, and I was disappointed.
What,
I was really
is this like
disappointed.
flirting with girls, or is this like talking to guys
just
like fucking?
yeah, a lot of fuck.
He's a
lot
bro.
Of,
He's a
I know,
gambling
but he's
10-year-old bro.
10, and I'm like, I don't know. It's weird. I'm sure I talk like that too when I was a kid because it feels cool and it feels grown up, but it's just very weird to experience your kid and think you know everything about them and who they are in the world, and then see the way they talk with their friends. It rattled me.
Yeah, see, I know cursing, Beau. I know.
Yeah, he does it with
When
you,
we walk around
not
the
with me.
neighborhood.
When you go on your walks.
F-bombs and then look at me, and make sure I don't like spaz. And then once I don't, and then he just lets them go, then it's everything is.
Wow.
But here's the real question. Was he using it like properly, or you're just cursing a curse?
It was too much. It was lame.
Right,
It was
right,
stupid.
right. Yeah,
and I
yeah.
told him that. I was like, you don't sound cool at all.
Right,
Like, if
right,
you
right.
drop one in, for sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
this, not cool, bro.
Right.
And you lost
sound
your
like-
iPad.
You sound like us now.
Yeah.
You just sound like. Yeah.
You sound dumb.
Yeah, right, exactly. So you took it away from him. How long was he?
That it's indefinite now. Xbox, and I told him Xbox and Apple
Only
Watch
Saturdays.
are not even a thing you're gonna taken away and get back. It's just gone now, bro. Because he's been getting trouble at school, and it's all to make kids laugh. But when a teacher writes you, I've been trying not to write this email, but this has been a really hard month with him, and I'm in therapy with him, and like. Beau does this thing. Wow, is this annoying? Is this annoying to talk about?
It's great.
Beau does this thing where like
and his face was like, "Where am I?"
it's like he gets it and he really understands
Right,
you. And
that's
he's
what's- yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
And he's so fucking good at it. But then when presented with the opportunity again to make the choice, he never makes the right choice. And I told him, I was like, I got to make you comfortable now, bro. Like, your life is going to be uncomfortable until you learn your lesson. And if you keep fucking up, it's going to get more uncomfortable. And I'm like, it's basically, this is why jail exists.
Is it hard for you to like reprimand them and yell at them, or does it just come?
Is it hard for me?
Yeah.
No. Why would it be hard?
I don't know if sometimes you're just like, oh, you like they run into the room and then you're like, man, I feel really bad about that, or like, but I have to do it, or does it just come to the point where you're like, this is.
I mean, sure. No, there's moments where I lose my cool and I regret it, and I always apologize. But for things like this, it's like that thing with parents. I'm sure you've experienced, like, or maybe not with your dad, but like he'll come in, and if I'm like quiet and calm, you've really fucked up. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, dude, I'm out of options. This is it now. I'm out. I got nothing else to say. I've said all the things. Now it's just, this is your life now, bro. You come home, you go to practice. That's about it.
Displate is a one-of-a-kind metal poster designed to capture your unique passions. They created a 21st century canvas that's sturdy, magnet-mounted, and durable enough to withstand a lifetime of intense staring. Displate has both branded and artistic artwork. They have over 1 million designs available for everyone, including official designs from brands like Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Netflix, and NASA. Plenty of games and movies. Guys, you go over there, they have everything from movie posters to what I consider to be fine art. Displate created a unique, easy, safe magnet mounting system that only takes 20 seconds. No need to drill in your walls, guys. That's my favorite part. All you need to do is stick a protective leaf, place a magnet, and put the Displate on your wall. It's that easy. Displate delivers a product worldwide in only 4 to 5 business days. Use the link in the description or go to displate.com/nottodaypal and use code NOTTODAY at checkout to get 22% off 1 or 2 displays or 30% off 3 or more displays. Displate. Collect your passions. Guys, this is super serious. These days, a lot of people are learning all about the benefits of fasting, like weight loss, mental and physical performance, and gut health. But worry about the whole not eating part. Well, that's exactly why Prolon was created. Introducing Prolon, a revolutionary plant-based program that nourishes the body while making cells believe they're fasting. Researched and developed for decades at the University of Southern California Longevity Institute and backed by leading U.S. medical centers, Prolon helps promote healthy blood sugar, support cardiovascular health, and reduce abdominal fat. But Prolon isn't a diet. Prolon is a science. Science based on Nobel Prize-winning discoveries in medicine. And this all starts with Prolon's 5-day program. Snacks, soups, and beverages all designed to keep your body in a fasting state. It's unlike anything you've ever experienced. Guys, you know I love fasting. I basically eat once a day, which puts me fasting about, we'll say safely 20 hours a day. And make sure it's right for you, but for me, it's changed my life for sure. Right now, Prolon is offering Not Today Pal listeners 15% off their 5-day nutrition program. Go to prolonlife.com/nottoday. That's prolonlife.com/nottoday for this special offer. That's prolonlife.com/nottoday.
Can we talk about when I was at your house last week, what Jack said to you? Do you remember?
Oh, this was savage.
Yeah, this
I
was
can't even
even
remember.
And by the way, like sometimes, not that I want to yell at your kids, but sometimes I do feel the need.
Well, and I literally looked at Cutter. I'm like, you're gonna fucking do something now.
That wasn't that's an instance that's like too serious where I know I don't belong in. But sometimes there's just things where like when I'm in the back seat with your kids or something and they're doing something and like I need to be like, hey, you can't.
I love
do
when you
that.
do that.
But I also don't want to be like
I
I'm
love when you step
overstepping.
in. I love it.
Okay.
I'm telling you now.
Yeah, I just
love
don't
it.
want to be because I don't care if they're like, oh, he's mean. I don't give a shit. Like,
No, I
yeah.
love it.
Okay.
I can't even remember what I told Jack he couldn't have or couldn't do.
It was like nothing.
It was
too.
nothing.
It was
And
like,
he
hey,
was,
calm
and it was at
down.
night, and he was tired, and he was spiraling, and we had been coloring, and he gave up on it. So I stayed at the table coloring. Rob's on the couch watching TV. Cutter's behind me on his phone watching TV, betting on sports. And Jack walks into the room and comes.
And
in,
he's how old for everyone?
He's 6.
Yeah.
He whispers in my ear first.
So tiny.
I don't like you, and left. And I'm like, wait, it gets worse. I was like, fuck you, bro.
And it was
okay?
so calm. Like
Yeah.
he did it like I don't want to say serial killer because he's a kid, but
Yeah.
serial
Yeah,
killer.
so I don't like you. And walked out and I was like, okay. 5 minutes later, he comes back into my ear and goes, I don't even know if I can say it now without laughing. I want you to die.
Yeah.
And I was like-
he wasn't like red or sweating or like in
just
a panic.
so matter of fact, I want you to die.
It's like what you said. When he's calm, you know you've really messed up.
And I looked at Cutter and Cutter was like just like doesn't know what to do. And Jack, by the way, says this and walks out. Just like walks back to his room. And I look at Cutter and I was like, you're going to fucking do something right now, aren't you? And he's like, okay. I'm like, no, you need to get really mad. That's not okay.
And then the funny part is Cutter goes, wait, what'd he say? And Jimmy's like, he said he wanted me to die. And then Cutter's like, now Cutter has to like put the phone down and go handle it. Oh,
Yeah, but you know who really laid into him about that? Beau. I
Wow.
heard him when I put them to bed and I walked out. Beau was like, you can't say that to her. We need her alive. We need mom. You can't say things like that.
They really do love you. Or one of them does, you know?
Yeah.
No, they both love you very much. Do we have a memory lane, guys?
Yeah.
Today?
That's another soundbite.
By the way,
I want you to die.
yeah, the girl version of the prank that we were talking about is the girl text.
I'd do that. I'd prank Cutter with that.
Right. Yeah. Wow. That's a good idea because
I'd like to see what he'd do.
Right. So here was the girl version. It
Okay.
was thank you so much for the flowers, baby, and heart eye with a. Yeah.
What would he do?
I think he'd be like, "What are you even talking about?" Like, I think he would just like blow you off and be like,
He'd
"You're
get really
being dumb."
upset. You would be upset.
Yeah,
Is
he'd be
it
like, "You're being
Tom?
dumb."
I thought you said, is it Tom?
Yeah. Were they from Tom? Yeah. We've just got this
Not
whole
today,
place.
Belle is just Ruse Cutter. It's just the cover up for me and
YMH
Tom
Studio.
Segura's
We're all
affair.
just banging and hanging.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I think. Oh wow. I like when we do
Robbie.
soprano memory lanes, but I like when we're together. We gotta find stuff for us
That
together.
kitchen, I like miss that kitchen.
Yeah.
I still can remember what that counter feels like.
Inside the refrigerator was so gross.
So gross.
So disgusting.
of
It was
orange
just-
juice.
Yeah. It was like 90% orange juice. Yeah.
It was so much orange juice. That's like a season 3?
Yeah, I guess I would go season 2. I know I'm young because you could still see the scar on my head.
Yes.
That kind of
Yes.
went away, I guess. Death just shows the ultimate absurdity of life. Life is absurd. Oh God, I hated myself so much. Yeah, what is this? Season 2?
Season 2, episode 7.
Wow.
D-Girl.
Season 2, episode 7. Do we have one of Yami Lee?
Yeah. How about this?
That
Wow.
is the last episode of season 1.
Yes, I'll agree that it's season 1. I wouldn't have known that it's the last episode. That's
Remember, we were in the rain. We shot that whole thing in the rain. They had that huge rain machine.
right. Yeah.
That
I
was
do remember.
cool.
And-
I remember. So it was the end of the first season, right? And so it's like you get a lot of retrospect, like when you're at the end of something, because we don't know, is there going to be another season? You don't know all
Right.
these things. And I remember when them having the big rain machine, and I remember feeling like this is such a big deal. Like this
Right.
is such a big production when they brought out this huge crane. Anyway, I digress.
This is that food looks just like mush. By the way, this is not my fattest, which is what's crazy. Like this is after losing some weight, but I'm doing the real fat kid move, which is like wearing a t-shirt under
Yeah.
the t-shirt. Oh, that's so pathetic. You just see the sleeve because it's just like I'm so fat I don't want my belly to oh my God. So by the way, you look like if somebody, how many years ago is that? 30?
Yeah, I'm
25?
17, 25.
Way to go, Yame.
24
You're
years.
really, I mean, obviously I look like a fucking
What do you mean, way to
baby.
go?
You look good. You don't look like you've aged 25 years since then.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you done good, James.
Thank
You
you.
know what I remember about this? Speaking of, I think Mima passed away. I think me and you went in like the back of the restaurant and they had espresso machines. And you were like, "Oh, let's have espresso." And I was like, "Oh, what the hell is that?" Like, and I say espresso. I know it's espresso.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, so you were like, my grandma put so much sugar in it until the spoon stands. And like
Uh-huh.
and we just stood back there ripping like
Oh, I don't remember that.
sugar pack after sugar pack after sugar. And we were like, no, the spoon has to stand up. And like we put like 300 sugar packs in like a little thing and it just never stood up. And then we each took a sip of it and we were like, this is
It's
fucking
disgusting.
insane. Yeah.
Yep.
But final.
yeah.
Was
Were
that
we
the
right?
final scene?
Yes. That's the end of the first season.
First season.
Yeah, the finale of the first
Yeah.
season.
And very good. After a year of working together, guys, you're right. That is both of us.
That is you guys.
Well,
Yes.
well done. We're really proud of you guys. You guys are all doing
That
great.
looks like Beau.
That looks like Beau? No, Beau's not fat. I'm so fat.
No, me.
Oh. I thought because it's a kid. I'm like, it looks like Beau. All right. What do we want to go to here?
Show me the dead body.
Oh, you want to see the dead body? So on a drive. All right. So driving here, I think I saw a dead body. I'm pretty sure it was a dead body, and other people say they saw it too. So it's been there for a long time because everybody else showed up 2 hours before we did. Dude, he's dead for sure.
You guys saw it too?
Yeah, 2 hours ago when they showed. Look at this.
Wait.
I got a better shot of it here, James. Look.
That's a person. Those
Yeah.
are legs.
Oh, 100% it's legs. I got photos too. Did we just turn into a
True crime
a true
podcast?
crime pod?
Wow. They do well.
Oh my! Is that our new mission? Should we investigate what happened
me
to
see
this
these
poor
legs.
guy? Here.
OMG.
Yeah, I think we found a dead guy, guys.
It's interesting that you say that because we found a bunch of clothes right next to our little portable thing out here. We found like one shoe, pants, and we were like, damn, this looks like a murder mystery fucking crime scene, you know?
Is this a message from Garth?
Bro, that's exactly
Where are the
what I
bodies,
said.
Garth?
Wow.
In the container.
Listen, Garth, we work for Tom and Christina, but we have no affiliation to the whole where are the bodies thing. We just think you're a regular country superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Right, James? Everyone loves you, Garth, and we're sorry. And we usually work here on Thursdays, so just don't do it on a Thursday, whatever you're going to do, bud. Let's see. Do we got? Okay, here's a more serious question. I want to know from everybody. Would you ever be a surrogate for somebody if they asked you?
If they asked me,
Well, you're not going to forcefully.
well, I
be a
mean, no. Some people volunteer and put themselves out there. to be
Oh,
one.
okay, right. No. If somebody came to you and asked you and
they
was
were
like,
like,
I can't
yeah,
have it.
yeah, I would do it.
You would do it.
Yeah, I liked being pregnant though. I liked being pregnant. I'm one of those people.
Holy cow. What did you like about being pregnant?
I just enjoyed it. I enjoyed the experience. Like, it's very cool for me. It was very cool to
Wow.
like feel like life inside of you, to like see what your body does. It's very cool. Like without you even trying, like to create build a person while you're just sitting talking. It's amazing. I liked I liked the feeling of feeling a baby inside me. It was very
And you
crazy.
said even like giving birth wasn't that bad for you, right?
No, I had an epidural. I was all right.
Wow. Yeah, because you said going to the dentist is worse than
I
giving
hate
birth.
things in my mouth. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, that's how you end up
There's
pregnant.
another one.
Yeah, you know?
Here's another soundbite for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do it. I would do it. I would do it. If it would have to be somebody that's very close to me though.
Not somebody who could email us at nottodaypalpodcast@gmail.com.
I don't know. You know me and you give me a good enough sob story though.
That
I
is
did
true.
send a guy
Hey.
pots and pans once.
Yeah, send in your son. Now you just throw in a couple eggs. You know, you
Yeah.
gave him pots and pans. He just wants some eggs. 512-387-1880 if you want to
Although
leave
I'm-
us voicemails.
Although I'm about to be 43 years old.
If you want Jamie to have your baby.
I don't know how plump my uterus is anymore.
Well, that's my thought is like if it was my brothers who asked, like
For
I'd
your
be
sperm?
like, yeah, like I guess you'd kind of feel like I guess you got, but also like my
What?
brothers aren't dumb enough
But
to
then it's
want
your
my
kid.
sperm.
But then it's your kid. Your nephew's your kid. That's weird.
Well, it's
I'm not
but
giving
is
my
that-
eggs.
and that's the question.
I'm not giving my eggs. I'll be a surrogate. Like I'll carry the
You
baby.
carry the
I'm
baby,
not
but
giving
it's
you
not
my
yours.
eggs.
Right. Well, I can't do it. So my version would have to be given the sperm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is
Weird.
But again, my brothers aren't dumb enough to want my sperm. They know what I've put my
Right.
body through and over to. Like they're like, yeah, there's no way this guy's.
What do you mean? Do you have like the sperm you're born with and that's it? No, you're probably creating new sperm. You're the healthiest person I know.
You're definitely creating new sperm, but what I did to my body the 20 years that I was partying,
To your sperm factory.
you definitely
You think it's a
fuck
damaged
up.
sperm
yeah,
factory.
Oh, for sure. There's a
Yeah.
couple of yeah.
There's a couple little kinks in that machine.
Yeah, I don't think it's we for this pod. I should just go get my sperm tested.
I would love you to. Because
What do you want to know?
because we need to know. There's still
people need to know.
There's still people in this world that are hanging on to the idea of you procreating.
You're what you want? You think I should have a kid?
I would love for you to have a baby, Rob.
See, even when you said
I just
baby, I never
know-
even thought of having the baby. I just thought I would have like a 4-year-old.
Well, you
Fuck,
can
I'd
do
have
that.
to have a baby.
But I just
Would you have my if I get a woman to give an egg and the sperm, you'll hold it? Could you imagine the headlines if you were holding
that
my
would
baby?
Be
How
weird.
crazy that would be.
That would
Oh,
be
the Booth Boys would love it. It would be,
I love that you even asked.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
That would be
Jamie, will you hold my baby?
no.
Could you imagine? That would be the ultimate prank to pull on Cutter. Could you imagine if I'll put a whole
He would never believe it.
I'll put a whole year into a
We
fake
would
relationship.
have to do
I'll bring
that.
a girl around. I'll commit to
It
everything.
would
and
have
then
to be that intricate.
one
and
day you
that
sit him
well-prepared
down and
for
you
him to
go,
believe it.
I got to tell you something. Rob asked if I would carry his baby. Could you imagine? I just imagine the
He'd go, "No fucking way."
I mean, listen, we could guarantee millions of dollars for a reality show from who we get, Netflix? Who's out there? We would have
Any takers?
Could you imagine like Jamie's carrying my baby? Is that what the title of the show is? Jamie's having my baby.
Jamie's having my baby.
Holy shit!
Wow. Well,
listen, that could be.
know?
Hit us up, Netflix.
Possibilities
And then
are
you know what we
endless.
do? You just have Cutter get you pregnant again, and we'll be like, no, I gave her. We'll just lie. We'll just say like, yeah, I gave her the sperm.
You know,
and then-
Cutter actually did recently say to me
you should have Rob's baby.
that he if he could be guaranteed a girl, he would have another one.
Wow, really?
I'm too old, but yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because he's always wanted a girl.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he definitely had like a day of sadness when he found out we were having another boy. He really wanted a girl. I would have liked to see him with a girl because I think he would have been more chill.
Yeah. He'd probably be on his phone less, you know.
He'd worry a fuck ton more though.
Oh yeah, that would be instead of like, bro, this is going on.
He wouldn't
it'd be
care
like-
about me
be like-
anymore.
He'd be
He
like,
literally
bro,
would literally never look at me.
only 13 years till 18th birthday, bro. That would be every time I see him. He would know the days. He'd be like, dude, it's only this many days till she turns 18.
Has he told you his ears have been clogged for 7 days?
Of course. Yeah. Those are the texts that I get, bro. I'm rattled.
Sometimes I don't believe him.
Really? You think that's what his big lie
At a
is?
certain point, I'm like, I don't even believe you anymore.
Yeah. No, I believe him. I think
But
if
he
was,
thrives being uncomfortable.
because we know that he's not that insane to be texting me, "Hey, my ears are clogged." Like that would be a real.
Yeah, he
you know
doesn't
what
lie.
I mean?
He definitely doesn't
what
lie.
a ruse that would be. Speaking of Cutter, what is your song with Cutter? What's your like? Do you guys have a song?
Our first dance was a song called Angel Eyes by Jeff Healy Band. No.
So that would be your song. Like if you were doing the Newlywed Game, which is also something we should do here.
That'd
We
be
should
fun.
have an episode where we ask questions and you guys have to match.
He would get them all right and I would get them all wrong.
Right.
He
yeah.
just has a better memory than I do.
Right.
Or he just like, he pays attention more than I do.
But
I
if it
think.
was like, what's your guy's song? It would probably be that. You'd probably
Yeah.
both answer the same.
Yeah.
thing of that.
We would both say that.
The only time I really remember dating somebody who where we had a song, I was dating this girl for a while, and one day like we just brought up like our song, and we thought it was totally two different songs. Like she thought it was like Wonderwall by Oasis, which I was like, what? That's not our song. And then I thought it was this song like by like Iron and Wine, and she was like, what? That's not our song. And we were both like, huh, maybe we should
Break up.
Yeah, just stop.
Yeah.
And
We
I
have
haven't
nothing in
dated
common.
since.
Who are we?
yeah. That was it. That was the end for me.
Remember mixtapes?
Oh my God.
I loved getting. Oh my God, making mixtapes for guys. Actually, it was actually kind of my move for a little bit. I would like buy an iPod and put on a bunch of songs that reminded me of the person, and then give them it.
See, you're a rich kid.
Well, I mean,
We
this was
did
when I was in
cassettes.
my 20s.
Oh, you did. Oh, okay.
When I was like dating people,
Right.
I would.
I thought you were like a
if it was
kid
like if you know if we
throwing
were a couple
iPods
of months
around.
in and it was getting serious, I would buy an iPod. I've only done it twice.
That's really sweet.
But
You should
yeah.
make one for Chad.
Okay.
I think he'd really appreciate.
Do they make
that.
iPods anymore?
Yeah, you could figure it out. I'll give you one of my old
I mean, I'll
ones.
take an iPhone too. Whatever.
You want, okay. You
I'll
want
take
Beau's
I'll
Apple
take a
Watch?
14S. Do you guys and your girlfriends have songs together?
Yeah. We would definitely both know what it is though. Yeah.
What's your song?
It's Aloe Light by Good Kid. It's a super random song. I doubt anyone would know it, but yeah, we dig it. It
Cool.
just makes us happy.
I like it.
How did that become your song? You just both love it.
I think it was we were driving in my car. It was super new. We were super new into the relationship, and I played that song, and she was like, "Fuck, I really like your music taste." She said something like that,
Aw.
and I don't know. It just made me feel something. So I was
Yeah.
just
Wow.
I don't know. Yeah, that was just a moment for
I
me.
love
so.
that.
You accepted a compliment. That must have been a beautiful moment.
Yeah, don't let my girl.
Made
in
him
here.
feel something here.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And and there was a time where she was sick, and I did the same thing. I sent her a playlist with a bunch of like music that we liked, and that was like the first one on there because I was like, yeah, I don't know. I remember you said you liked this one, so. And she was like, "This is the best thing
Annie, you're a
ever."
romantic.
Yeah, I'm fucking lame.
I
Was
love
that before you guys were like living together? Because you live together now, right?
Yeah.
So
We
it
lived
was
together.
before you were living together.
Oh,
you
yeah.
said?
Yeah, it was way
Wow.
before. Like, she got sick, like, I don't know, it was maybe like a month when we were dating. And yeah, so I just made her a playlist first of 6 songs. It was just like things that had sick in it. Like, you know that song, like, I'm so sick.
Yeah.
So I just made like a bunch of fucking tracks that had
That's
sick
funny.
about it. And then I sent her like a good playlist.
I'm guessing you didn't put the song "Sick" from Slipknot on there.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I did. And then
That's awesome.
I put Down with the Sickness in there.
Wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's a whole playlist of that shit. And then I was like, all right, here's a real playlist. I don't actually want to listen to any of this shit.
There's nothing better than listening to Slipknot when you're sick. You know?
Oh,
Zolo, do you and your girl have a song?
Yeah, definitely. I think our main one is Chinatown by the band Bleachers. Like Springsteen's like featured on it. I didn't know it. She showed it to me like when we first started talking, and it kind of just became our song.
Don't Take the Money by Bleachers, one of the greatest songs of all time.
I love that song.
That song is
dude.
fucking
Bleachers is awesome.
sick.
Yeah,
So
she
good.
totally showed me them.
Chad, how long have you been with your girl? Too early to have a song?
Yeah, I don't have a song.
Okay.
but
Well, Heartless. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Heartless. Yeah.
Oh, back in the day, I had a song with someone, The Book of Love, Peter Gabriel.
Great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, In Your Eyes, Peter Gabriel. Very,
I
very.
I had burned this girl like 9 CDs once, but thinking back, it's
I
like.
thought you were going to say with a cigarette, you sick fuck.
Yeah, well, I did that too. But, thinking back, it's like most of the songs were for me.
Yeah.
They were like songs that I liked.
Self-aware.
Yeah.
I like
But that's also, you want to
share
if you don't
yourself.
know what. So yeah, you're letting her, What your parents are outside. Did they do you know their song? Do they have a song?
Do my parents have a song together?
Yeah. I mean,
You
they've
have
been
to ask
together for
them.
what, 60 years? How long have they been together?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do they have a song? Could somebody fly out there and just find out if they have a song together? Could somebody
Cutter and I are really into Shabuzi right now.
Shabuzi, I don't even know what that is.
Shabuzi. He's a guy. He's an artist.
Huh.
He's good.
Never heard of that.
He's good.
I got a song on my gym playlist from your son, Jack. Start a Riot. Anybody? That's his
That's his
welcome
pump-up
to
song.
bat song. Yeah, he's like, can you put that
I
on
can
for me,
send
Ma?
you him and Kasim pumping up before his football game.
Yeah, we can't
It's
play it because
so
the song
cute.
is the song we get
okay.
copyright. Did they give us a song? They did. Oh, what is this?
What?
It would have been funny if they were arguing about it because they had different songs.
Yeah.
Well, what they said was that they are too old to remember.
Oh, that sounds right.
Well, that sounds like a song in itself.
Yeah.
That
That'd be a
sounds very
beautiful song.
romantic, actually.
Yeah.
My dad was telling me before we started recording that he's really excited that Creed is back together and they're on tour.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wow, we should go. Take the whole fam.
He would love it.
Yeah.
He
I'd
would
be down
love
to
it.
go see.
You want to go see Creed?
I'd go see Creed. We got to fly Cassim in for that.
We
He's
have
a
to.
fucking,
That's our song, the three of us.
Yeah.
That's our song. That's our song, the three of us.
He did that karaoke at Christina P's birthday in L.A.
That's
He
right.
went full on Scott Stapp.
That it takes some cojones.
Yeah. That's our boy.
That's our
Cass.
boy.
All right, guys. We will see you next week.
Hopefully.